Okay, let's move on to the next event. Now this event was the first Roblox event of the year 2018. It is called the Builderman's Place Design Contest. And this was an art contest which began on January 20th, 2008 and then ended on January 28th, 2008. Now the goal of the contest was to draw a place for Builderman. Now, in order to enter the contest, you needed to draw your idea on paper and use a scanner to transfer it to their computer, or you could draw it on with a computer program, and then you have to send it to event@roblox.com, and where you had to attach your username and a couple of sentences about the submission was also encouraged so that the judges could understand what they were looking at. Now, here are the winners. Now, the following people got their idea installed on the Builderman account and won 3,000 Robux. BryGuy9876, Flamer6777, Gandwish, JoshJosh117, Koopa, Rocks25, Salad Dog, Stickmaster Luke, Twyla27, Weaselman50. Now, there are also honorable mentions, and they got 200 Robux each. And then all the people who participated received the light bulb hat for their efforts and bright ideas. So now let's move on to the next event, which is the extravaganza. It is the first egg hunt. It occurred in March of 2018 and it went all the way to April 2018. Now this could be called egg drop because it dropped eggs from the sky, and there were specific times where eggs were dropped from the sky, but there were also other times where eggs would just drop. Eggs dropped in all places. Didn't matter which place it was, it could drop anywhere. Now there are 11 different types of eggs that were dropped in the first egg hunt. So first we got stationary egg of boring, thinking egg of relocation, cracked egg of pneuage, golden egg of kings, legendary egg of Gygax, bombastic egg of annihilation, kind egg of sharing, wormwood egg of zomg, bouncing egg of boing boing, puzzling egg of enigma, invisible egg of shadow. Now, there are some fake eggs that are listed above here. Now these were added because people were looking at the recently updated in the catalog. So Shedletsky put them into the catalog to trick people who thought that those were going to be in the egg hunt. So let's go on to the next event, which is the Spring Block Party event. Now this is an event that began on April 9th, 2008 and ended on April 28th. Now what you needed to do in this event was to build rides, or party locations, or party vehicles, or party outfits, or a block party in the press. Now for the winners of the People's Choice Prizes. Now these were chosen by the players, and they had more than 20 votes and were ranked by average vote. And then all these people will receive the teddy bear hat. Now for the winners of the parade prize. Now the parade winners were chosen by the Roblox staff, and each player received 200 Robux. And everyone else who entered would get a party hat. So let's go on to the next event, which is the funny movie contest. Now it was a YouTube-based comedy film contest held by the staff of Roblox, and it started on May 19th, 2008 and ended on the date of June 9th, 2008. Now the contest had 8 winning entries and 2 prizes for each entry. The rules and goals were almost the same as the previous humorous video contest. The entries had to be appropriate, most of the footage had to be Roblox related, and the goal was to create a funny Roblox video. Now, all the winners would get 300 Robux, exclusive security camera hat, and here are all the winners. If you want to go look at the videos, I'll put a link of that into the description. So let's move on to the next event, which is the Action Adventure Movie Contest. It was a movie-themed contest which began on June 14th, 2008 and ended on July 6th, 2008. So for this event, you would have to make a Roblox movie that was at least 3 minutes long, and then you would be judged on how good it was. So now there are two ways to win. First, there would be 5 best motion pictures winners for this event, and there was no ranking among the 5. All 5 of them would be winners. Production teams are welcome, up to 3 users. All listed members of the team will win the award hat, and the 3 production members will get 1,000 Robux. Number 2. From among all the movies, the staff will also pick winners for special categories. The winners will receive a award hat and 1,000 Robux each. In order to win, the username must be listed in the YouTube movies information by the person who posted the video. Now here are the categories. Best Actor, Actress. 3 of these will be chosen. Best Soundtrack, Best Camera Work, Best Costumes, Best Set Design, and Best Special Effects. So now for the winners. Now everybody listed here will get the golden Robloxian hat and 1,000 Robux as their prize. So let's go on to the next event, which is the Olympics contest. Now this was a building and video contest that started on August 1st, 2008 and ended on August 13th. Now the goal of the contest was to make a place about the Beijing Olympic Games, also known as the Summer Olympic Games. Now, to enter in the building contest, you had to make a place with the title Olympic 2008, and after that, anything you want. And the place should be on the user's main account. The place must be Olympic Games related. It must be about one of the Olympic sports or be one of the locations for the Beijing 2008 Games. In addition to the building contest, Roblox decided to add a video contest. In order to enter, users must post the video to YouTube with the following tags: Roblox Olympic Beijing. The video can be any length, but must be about Roblox, the Beijing 2008 Olympics, and comply with the Roblox community guidelines. The 5 players with the most views on August 11, 2008 will win 300 tickets each and a black ring hat. Now, only 1 entry per player is allowed. A player with Builders Club membership may make up to 10 entries, but will not receive multiple of the same hat. Now, the winners of the contest all received a black iron ring of Olympia, and that was Yozi Cobra Strike 4, Max 9096, Pie Crust, Asha, Twisted Demo, Bemore Boy, Canary for Life, Gawamon 94, Sheepy, Mario 54321. Now, everybody who participated got a Wanwood ring, and other people could get the black iron ring by favoriting 5 Olympic places. And the golden ring is for if you had 5 or more favorites on your place. Now the blue steel ring was if you had 20 or more favorites, and the awesome ring was 100 or more favorites on your place. Now, for the building contest, we don't know who won on the building contest because it was announced in a forum post, and the forums were removed, so we don't know who won. So let's go on to the next event, which is the Roblox School Project Contest. Now, this was a school-themed contest that began on September 13, 2008 and ended on October 8, 2008. Now, the goal was for participants to show how Roblox helped them in their schoolwork. Now, participants had to send their entries to event@roblox.com and include the participant's username, what the project was about, pictures or movies about the participant project, and a 100-word description explaining how Roblox helped the participant with this project. There was a bonus, which was to include any comment about what the teacher or parent said about the project. Now, for the winners. Now, there were a total of 106 grand prize winners, and I'll show you the entries of a few people who won. Now, here is a life and science submission, and I'm going to read the description. I used Roblox to create the carbon cycle. My class had to create a cycle on the environment. Since someone had already done a water cycle, I decided to make a carbon cycle. I created a carbon cycle on Roblox. After I finished, I edited it with Photoshop. Roblox helped me so much with this. The next day, I gave it to my teacher and I received an A. Daniel 9107. Now, here is an art submission. In art class, I was required to construct a three-dimensional project for the end of the year. I was stumped on how I should complete the project. I decided I'd make some form of abstract or modern art. I realized I could use the computer for my project. I tried designing my model on Paint, but I just wasn't good at it. I got bored and decided to play a little bit of my favorite game, Roblox. After a bit of building, I noticed that I could design my project on Roblox. I successfully made the models my teacher was asking for and I got an A+. Stone Blood. Direct quote from the teacher, "Great work, your model contains a lot of texture and are very abstract." Now for a math submission. We were looking at a simple harmonic motion. We'd been spending a few lessons looking at a simple harmonic motion in a spring. We've been having to look at a spring because it's hard to look at the displacement, acceleration and velocity, or a pendulum. So I went on Roblox and made a pendulum and made it and print off the position of the pendulum over a course of 10 seconds. Every 500th seconds, I then put this into Excel to get a graph. Later, I made a script to actually plot a graph in game. My physics teacher was impressed by the application of Roblox for motion physics experiments. Articulately. Now, all of these 106 grand prize winners received 500 Robux and all of the book hats that were currently in the catalog. So, on to the next event, which is Yorick's Resting Place. Now, this is a Roblox event that was held during Halloween 2008, which is October 2008 through November 2008. Now, you had a chance to get the Riddling Skull, but you had to solve riddles around this map. Now, you needed to solve 4 riddles to get to the end and get the grand prize. Now, the answers to the riddle were in order: fish, wind, time, and darkness. Now, in addition to this event, there was another event that was held in place that was happening at the same time. Now, if you will go to Yorick's Resting Place, people may have found Builderman's desk on the second floor of Yorick's house. If you went through his papers, you saw an intriguing notice about a secret video contest. Now, there were 2 categories that videos could win in: most views and highest rated. Now, the winners would each get 4,000 Robux. Now, there was one winner for most views, and for the highest rated, there was a 3-way tie. But only one of these videos have survived until now. So, on to the next event, which is the Winter Playland Building Contest. Now, this is a contest that was held through November 2008 to December 2008. Now, you're supposed to build a Winterland themed map and put WPBC for the name of your place and whatever you want after that. Now, everyone who participated in this event would receive a cool snowman head, and whoever won would get an ice crown and 200 Robux. And I couldn't find who won this, so yeah, too bad. So, on to the next event, which is the Roadracers event. Now, this is an event from 2008. It started on November 26th, 2008 and ended on December 26th, 2008. Now, Roadracers gameplay mirrored that of Tetris, and players had a chance to earn 3 Tetris themed prizes in their inventory. This event was also the first Roblox event of 2009. The detriment of competence, you need to become a beginning player in Roadracers, which means you need to score 100 on easy. Now for the second one, which is the silver tetramino. Now you need to become an intermediate player in Roadracers, which means you needed to score 100 on medium. Now for the last one, which is the gold tetramino, which you need to become a top player in Roadracers, which means you just need to score 100 on hard. Now that is all that you need to do for this event. Just kidding, there's one more prize, which is the Blue Steel Egg of Genius. Now this egg was given out to all users who participated in the 2008 Roadracers competition and achieved a score of 150 or higher on hard mode.